Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As has been foretold, I have returned. And, much like I said last on my stream, which was only a couple of days ago, of course, I am going to begin tonight by playing a silly little game mode in Oregon Trail I didn't have time to get to. I'm not going to spend too long with it, maybe about half hour or so, and then we'll just move right back into Costume Quest. But yeah. Funny thing I've noticed about Oregon Trail, and apparently this is a problem it's had for a while. I mean, it doesn't really make too much of a difference to me, but the achievements, the Steam achievements for Oregon Trail are horribly broken. Meaning that your achievement progress doesn't register unless I think you quit the game immediately after going into the main menu screen or something like that. Like, you can't just fiddle around in the menus and stuff. You have to, like, exit the game, and that's the only way it works. Again, that doesn't really bother me over much, because I'm not too tore up about completing achievements for things. Like, getting all of them. It's nice, I suppose, but, you know, it's not really a deal breaker for me. Anyway, that was just a little disclaimer for anybody who, I mean, this game's pretty old now. Anyone who's interested in it probably already has it, but that's just a disclaimer to anybody who wants to get this thing and are really keen on getting all the achievements for it. Just be aware that it's kind of broken, and it's going to take a bit of work to actually do it. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, without further ado, let's dive right back into Oregon Trail again, just for a brief moment, and play as our good friend Clements as he goes on some form of quest. There he is right there, as a matter of fact. Oh, also something else I discovered was that, I gotta go in the extras for that. Something else I discovered is that, remember I was saying last time that if you didn't straight up kill Clements, something was going to happen? I discovered what that was now. I thought he was going to come back as like a boss or something like that you had to fight, and then they throw a giant goddamn octopus at me out of nowhere. No, I looked it up. What happens is, if you die at any point during the final run to get gas tanks, or during the battle with the octopus, which I nearly did because it caught me totally off guard, you're treated to a little cutscene with your character trying to drag themselves away from a zombie who's about to kill them, but then they get saved by Clements, who apparently somehow survived and is not a zombie himself, so that's the whole thing with him. Anyway, Clements Quest. Again, this isn't going to take very long because this is all Clements Quest is. It's basically... Squish! It's basically a really simplified, truncated version of the main game. Wherein Clements drives from one end of the country to the other, running over zombies as he goes. And of course, one distinct issue you can have here is that, that can happen. You can get stuck, and the more you get stuck, I think, the more those zombies are in the mountain. Okay, let's have some fun here. Let's just fucking ramp off of this thing. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait! Yes! We're good! Haha, screw you, zombie! Dude got some impressive air. This cursor out of the way, I don't need to use that. But no, I'm not even going to spend as much time at this as I previously thought, because really, this is all it is. Crap. Okay, so you heal up and get more food that way, apparently. Just by driving into a city. You apparently don't need to worry about much else, though. And the car is virtually indestructible, it would seem. So what I'm getting out of this is if Clements didn't force you to put him down at the beginning of the game, the trip would have been a hell of a lot easier, because he can pull off shit like this. Is magically regenerating a station wagon. Damn it. I seem to recall an early build of this I played, though, that whenever the station wagon flipped over, you actually had to start right over from the beginning. So honestly, at the moment, I have no idea what the point of this is, because it looks like there's no way you can fail. Which, you know, okay, cool, I guess. Oh, wait, no! Crap. I want to see if I can crush all of them. Zombies doing jumping jacks, backflips. They're incredibly spry for dead folk. Nuts. I do like how people seem to get broken arms every time I do that, though. Okay, that wasn't fair. I think I had some guts stuck in the wheel well. Pro tricks. Squish. Zombie stack! Also, another thing I looked into is apparently there is a Halloween mode that supposedly you were able to finish. You were able to access if you finished the main game, but it didn't work. Albuquerque, how do I spell this? So apparently you need to go into the game's coding and do something to access Halloween mode, which I don't think it really does much of anything. It just reskins some of the enemies. I mean, it would have been nice if I was able to do that for Halloween, but I mean, the game is spooky enough as it is, isn't it? Wait, we need to get to Vegas! Although I don't think that counts. Also like how the zombies are made of steel, apparently. Gotta be up to pretty good speed for them to actually take any damage. I got them on the rebound. They thought they were safe. They were mistaken. My one weakness. Bizarrely shaped hills. Success! Not oh, wait, no! Yes! Sick tricks. Zombies are the only ones who can do surprising amounts of aerial acrobatics. You made it! Now return to DC! Never. I honestly don't think there's really much to it. You just do that, you go back to DC, and then I think they probably tell you to go all the way back to Safe Haven, so... Anyway, for completion's sake, there's Clements' quest. Just so you see what that is. Really, there's not much to it.